Hey, Golf Body Blueprint members, Jeff Pellizzaro here. And if you remember, about a week and a half ago or so, I sent an email about a group coaching program that we're putting together. And first of all, thank you for all the responses that you gave us and all the feedback. And we are now going to take your feedback as well as our years of expertise working with golfers, working with some of the best trainers that are out there. And we've put together what we think is going to be the best golf fitness group coaching program that's out there. Before I tell you about the program, let me tell you a little story about a golfer by the name of Mitch. And Mitch is a pretty good golfer, about a 10, maybe 12 handicap or so. And he's in pretty good shape, but he's always been trying to find kind of that next level, how to get to the next level. And he's been pretty comfortable in the gym, has worked out in the past, and been pretty successful with the programs that he's tried, but has never really had any formal training with a coach or a trainer. And so he's trying to figure out, what am I supposed to do next? How am I going to go from where I am now to where I want to be? And so he has all these thoughts and all these doubts kind of bouncing around in his head. And he's wondering, I don't think I should go see a swing coach and just work on my technique. I don't think that's going to get me where I want to go. But didn't know if he should, hire a personal trainer. And if he did go that route, how does he know that that personal trainer is going to be good with golfers or has experience working with golfers? So he's just kind of been confused as to what the next level is. And, I really can't blame Mitch for the confusion. There's so much information out there. There's so much content to try to pull together to create his own program. So for the golfer like Mitch and all the other golfers that are out there, that's why we decided to create what we think is the best group coaching program out there for your golf game. We got some really great feedback from you guys on the Golf Body Blueprint, and got some great testimonials as far as the changes that it helped you make in your fitness level, swing speed. But this new coaching program is basically going to be the Golf Body Blueprint on steroids, and it revolves mainly around what we're calling our 5 pillars of success. And so I'm going to walk through the 5 pillars of success for you. The first pillar that we think is so important in a successful program is communication. So what we're going to do is we're going to set you up with a login to an app called Edgify. And if you're not familiar with Edgify, it's basically an exercise app that I've been using with my clients for years, where we can share videos, we can share messages, you'll be able to get access to tracking sheets, and really it's kind of the hub of your golf fitness universe. So we'll be able to communicate back and forth, which is so important in making sure that this program is successful for you. The second pillar is the assessment. So basically, we need to figure out where you are. I know that in the feedback, a lot of people ask, how do I know that this is going to be right for me and that this is going to be designed for what I need? Well, the assessment gives me the ability to understand where you are. So we've created specific exercises that you're going to go through and you're going to video yourself doing, then I'll review those videos, and it'll all be done through that Edgify app. So don't be afraid, it's very easy to record a video on Edgify. It's just like recording anything on your iPhone, but that's going to give us access to the ability to see where you are and where we need to take you. The third piece is individualization, and that's one of the things that you can't find in every online program, is something that's specifically tailored to you. So we're going to take those videos from your assessment. We're going to look at all the components and figure out how do we tailor this program specifically for what you need. So your limitations, your weaknesses, the equipment that you have available to you, and any maybe past injuries that might cause a little bit of an issue of you being able to do the exercise as designed originally. So we're going to be able to adapt and kind of change on the fly based on your individual needs. The fourth pillar is accountability, and this one is huge. And based on all of your feedback, one of the questions that we got was, how is this program going to be different than any other program that's out there? And I think this is the big factor in how this is different, is not only are you going to be accountable to yourself for completing this program, but you're going to be accountable to me personally, but you're also going to be accountable to everyone else that's in the group. So not only are we going to give you kind of a weekly checklist of things that you need to be doing and that you're actually going to turn in almost like homework, but we're also going to have a weekly group coaching call where we'll be able to get on and you'll be able to ask questions. You'll be able to kind of share what struggles or challenges you've had, and we'll also be able to hear what other questions other people are asking that you might be thinking or hadn't even thought of yet. So we're going to have all of that, plus we're going to set up a private Facebook group only for the group coaching students where we can all kind of share as our hub, where we can share accountability, share some of the lessons we've learned, and who knows, even maybe end up finding a golf buddy that you'll have for the rest of your life, which we've actually seen in one of the other groups that we've had. All right, and then the fifth pillar is one that I'm extremely passionate about, and that's simply educating you as a golfer and somebody that's going to the gym on their own. I don't want you to have to rely on me or 18 Strong or any other coach for that matter to hold your hand through the process of getting in better shape, getting your golf game together. So what we want to do outside of just the weekly coaching calls and the program that you're going to get is we're also going to create some video content based on some of the questions that we have pop up in the group over the course of the 8 weeks. So we can take those lessons, we'll create videos that you can have indefinitely, and that way you can learn how to start piecing some of this stuff together too. I know that a lot of you want to do this stuff on your own, independently in your own gym, and that's kind of the way we wanted to design this, was to give you some independence and freedom to be creative with your exercises and make sure that you're heading in the right direction. All right, so those are the 5 pillars of success that we think are absolutely crucial to helping you achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. And I think what's really cool about this whole process is that we don't exactly know what your program even looks like yet. And we won't know that until the assessment process has gone through and we're able to individualize and tailor things for exactly what you need. So I know you're probably thinking, all right, this sounds great, but what's the cost on this? Well, before I share the price with you, I want to tell you a little bit about the application process. So I know that this is going to be very time consuming on my end, on the team here at 18 Strong. And so we're only going to make this available to a limited number of spots. We know that there's a tipping point that we'll hit getting too many people in the group where your experience is going to start to suffer, or I won't have enough time to give you the attention that you both need and deserve. So there's a button below to click through that'll take you to the application. And it's going to ask you a couple of questions and just kind of figure out your situation, what your individual needs are. Now, I do ask you one quick favor, that if you don't have 3 to 5 hours per week to dedicate to this program, to getting better over these next 8 weeks, or maybe you have some kind of a medical issue or an old or new injury that you know is going to cause you not to get the success through this program that you really could if you were completely healthy, or some other extenuating circumstance that might limit your success, I'm going to ask that you hold off on this round of applications and just wait until the next time we come around when you're in a better position to get through the whole 8-week program. All right, now that I've been a bit of a tough guy and told you the rules and regulations here, the price for the 8-week coaching program is $997, which breaks down to about $125 a week. And so just to recap, what you're going to get for that investment is, first, when you come in, you're going to get a quick start guide that's going to kind of get you and onboard you right away to what's going on. You're going to get your Edify account set up. You're going to go through the assessment where you're going to video yourself going through the exercise that we've set up, so I can then review those and start to put together your program. You'll get the 8-week individualized program. You're going to get tracking sheets. You're going to get homework. There's going to be the weekly accountability and question and answer calls, and then also access to our private Facebook group that is just for coaching clients. You'll have lifetime access to that, so you can constantly be not only asking questions, but learning from the other people in the group. All right, that's it. So if you're ready to make 2018 your best year of golf and fitness, go ahead and click the button below. Oh, and you're probably wondering, whatever happened to Mitch? Well, guess what? Actually, you're Mitch, and your story hasn't been written yet. So are you going to let this year continue to be a struggle of time constraints and confusion, or are you going to take this and make this the year that you bust through all those physical obstacles and you play your best golf and join a like-minded community of golfers just like you. That's it. Hope to see you on the other side. Click the button below to join the 18 Strong group coaching program.